I'll buy this for 3 million. I say, oh God, add small thing to them.
Did you know at that time what potentially it was worth, or you were just playing along?
I did not know nothing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And not just that I did not know, I don't want to know.
Yeah, you just want the back.
Now listening to the In My Opinion podcast, the home of edutainment, brought to you by Sakali, DTM, and Uzuma. So get your drinks, snacks, relax, and enjoy.
Yeah, which one were the trial names?
The trial name.
Yeah.
You know, the thing is, coming out as a musician, there's this difficult challenge. What do I call myself?
Yeah.
You know, and at the time, I didn't really know what I was going to be called. I was searching for, a name. There's this my sister's boyfriend. I admired him a lot. His tease is just fresh, big, and So they call him Unknown. That's what they called him.
Unknown.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a real bad guy.
Yeah,
That guy's a real bad guy. Yeah.
Like as a young growing boy, whoever is around you is like your role model.
Yeah.
So
Facts.
I was just looking at the guy, the way he acts, and so I was like, I say, okay, this Unknown, why don't I add my own Unknown Scent?
Oh.
So, unknown scent.
Unknown, that's what I was thinking at that time. So I now went out with some of my friends, and they asked me what my name was, and I said Unknown. They were just looking at me like. So in my mind, I was like, this name no click.
Never enter.
Totally abandoned it. And then I just kept it open.
Okay.
So I was in this band where I was a drummer.
Yeah.
And at the beginning of our session, like we used to play in a bar.
Yeah.
So in the beginning of our session, they would introduce the band members. On the keyboards, we have so person. So each time it got to my turn, I was a drummer. I was so small, like I was like 13 years old.
Oh, okay.
So they turned to me and say, "What do we call you?" So I would just do like this, like small boy, small boy on the drums.
Small boy on the
So it
drum.
made me feel so small, and maybe when they are sharing our spray money, they will say, "I'm a small boy." Oh, yeah,
Take this one.
I didn't like all that, so I was still searching for a name. So in that same spot, that same bar, there's this guy. He's a guy with activities. Comes with the girls.
A lot of doings.
Yeah.
Some excess doing. He comes in with the girls, and he's always any good song any popping song that we play. He's always on his feet, and he's like doing this dance. And they called the guy. He's into real estate, or whatever. So they called him Flavour Shelters. That was his name.
Oh, right. Okay.
Flavour Shelters.
All right.
So anytime he comes, I'm so happy. Like he turns us up, and it's just a vibe.
Yeah.
So the next weekend, they now said they were calling us, trying to appreciate the band or like.
Yeah.
So they were like, "What do we call you?" The guy looked at me. I said, "Flavour." Without the shelters. So now Flavour, without knowing that it was just gonna suit my style. And so I consider it a blessing.
Wow.
Because when with the name, the name opened me up to, to be who I am, musically.
Yeah. And you said you was a drummer.
Yeah.
How did you transition into, because I could never thought that. I can't lie to you.
Okay.
So how did you then transform into a musician, singing and the whole thing? When did that happen?
Okay, first of all, I started out in the church.
Right.
With as a choir conductor.
Oh, okay.
Because I was just looking for a place. So I was so small, and my sisters were already in the choir.
Quiet, okay.
So I always go out with them, and I love what they are doing, the whole arrangement, the soprano, the alto, and
Wow,
all.
yeah.
So I see the movement when I go to watch them. I see the movement. The soprano will kick, and then the alto, there comes the tenor, there comes everybody.
Everything together.
As they were moving, where I was just like mimicking, like.
Wow, yeah.
And then alto. So now the music director said, "Oh yeah, come, you join us." So they put a small stand so that they could see me. So I was so little. So I stood there and, was acting like I was conducting. So that started opening me up to, knowing, the different parts, like the soprano, the alto, and when to come in. So I was getting involved with the choir. So for Sunday service, I will repeat the same thing I was doing during rehearsals, and then it caught the church members. Everybody was laughing. See, they look at this boy, So from there, I picked up interest with the drums.
The drums, yeah.
Yeah, so I was always going to drum after service and also weekdays when the pastor will be having his guidance and counseling sessions. So and each time I went there, the man will be saying, "Who is this boy disturbing me? Tell him to stop. Let me finish, and then you can continue." So for me to stop and also for me to be sure that this man is actually done, so I'll just go by his car and wait. So I know that he's
finished.
Yeah, so
Let me go and do my thing.
Stop hearing their noise, I'll play. Did I not tell you people? So one day the man came. He saw how dedicated I was, going with the drums and all. He now asked me, I said, "Come, is this what you want to do with your life? Are you not in school?" I say, "I'm in school. I'm in junior secondary school." He said, "Is this what you want to do? Like, I see you." I say, "Yeah, I like it." He said, "Okay, if it's what you want to do, I have a friend that he owns a music company. He just came back from the States. He's training up young boys to, teach them how to play, and then they end up working in his company.
Yeah.
Is it what you want?" But it's not the church music. I think he's into all kinds of music. But if this is what you actually want to do, I can give you the address. You go, just tell them you're from Pastor Kerry. So I now said, "Yes, I want to go." So he gave me the address. And I went there. Luckily for me, the day I came they were having rehearsals.
Okay.
So, but coming there, this was actually the first time I'm seeing like a proper musical setup. It's a big band with like, let's say 20-something members, like 22 members.
Wow.
Like the horn sessions, the strings, the singers, the pianists, the guitarists. So they did high life.
Right,
But they played their high life with and they interpreted it with like jazz in a jazz. So it's like a different kind of mashup. Okay. So I just came in. The man looked at me and said, "Who do we have here?" I said, "Yeah, I'm from so pastor." He said, "Ah, my friend, what do you do?" I said, "I'm a drummer." He said, "Drummer?" I said, "But it's only the church own that I know how to do."
Yes.
Because I saw what they were doing. I didn't want them to put me on the spot. So he said, "Okay, let's see what you have."
Wow, on the spot.
This man don't give me a while. So from there, I went to play the drums, and he was just happy. He said to the members, "I like what he's doing. He's singing," because I was singing the offering. These offerings.
Yeah.
That songs where they use. So I was just singing it, and I was playing along. He said he's singing and he's timing himself with
with the drum. Oh,
with
wow.
the drums. So he liked it and said, "If this is what you want to do, I'll come and speak with your parents, and if everything go well, I'll bring you in." Because there are some other boys there.
There as well.
So
wow.
later on, everything happened, and I joined the band. and I served the company for at least 13 years.
Wow.
That was where I learned how to play the drums properly, play the piano, play the guitar, play the bass, and then, of course, I already knew how to do the backup vocals and from the church, and then I developed more with the band.
With the band,
you know. I later became the band leader, you know.
Wow.
And then at that point, I was never thinking about being Flavour or being on the spot. You know, I never ever thought all that. I was just doing music. My dream was actually being being like, you know, like the Shard, for example. They have a small thing and they just be
Like events,
Yeah.
event performer. You just perform a little function.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was like the highest dream for me.
Wow.
At that time, when things started changing, when, you know, I started seeing some artists, like when I left the band after serving, I left them and there was nothing much to do. I went into the streets, you know, so that was when the game became hard. You know, like all this while I was
You was being here.
I was in a good place, well
yeah.
taken care of. You know, the music had a procedure and all, but now being thrown in the streets like a street musician, you know, hustling.
Yeah.
So I went to different joints to play. So when I got there, I could sing so many songs. I had like 5,000 songs.
Jesus.
I could sing, I could play, you know, just to entertain people.
People, yeah.
So I now started seeing some artists come. So we play from 8 p.m. until 3 a.m. But I see these artists, they just come, they do like 30 minutes and everybody.
They go.
I'm like, what's going on here? This is not the same kind of music. Then they are clapping for them, they are hailing them. I remember one day P Square, when they just came out with Temptations, that album.
Wow.
So they were promoting a show around, so the promoters brought them because the spot where
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. Yeah, what spot was this? Yeah, that.
it's called City Center.
Okay.
Yeah, in Enugu.
In Enugu.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
wow.
with that spot already, I built fans. Like, people could, if you ask around, they'll tell you like everybody was there every weekend.
Every weekend. Wow.
Every Fridays, no matter the show happening in Enugu, my spot is
It's always
spot.
packed.
Everywhere is packed. Cars will park all along the the streets and all. So they were promoting their show. The promoters brought P Square, you know, to come and promote the show. So I was playing, and immediately P Square came in. The manager said, "Hello," off that. I switched off. And I passed the microphone. I went somewhere and sat down. And then P Square came. The girls were saying, wow. Then Paul of P Square just took the microphone with his voice and just did, "This not temptation."
Wow, crazy.
So I was like, now the same music these people they do.
Wow.
Me they here with you now, and I never shout like this for me. But you know, so I was so cold. I was just watching.
Wow.
They did their thing. They said, "Everybody, yo, we are P Square. We're having a show. So they need you guys to come out." People were hailing. They're shouting at them for them. And then when they left, the manager turned, "Oh yeah,
Come back. Carry on.
So I was cold, you know. Then it started occurring to me that, okay, these guys, the difference is they create their music, they make a sound, and go to the studio and record, and you know that's how it's done. So you are just a music man, you know.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, how do I switch from music man to an artist?
Yeah.
You understand?
I understand,
So
yeah.
that was the difficult part of it. And I thought it was gonna be easy because, of course, I could play, I could sing.
You could do anything, yeah.
But now to create your own sound, where are you going to start from? I know.
Wow.
You know, so the journey is just so long.
a
But
sick
that's, yeah.
What was the because I thought you was gonna go into that a bit. that transition?
Okay, yeah.
From being how did that click?
Okay, so
becoming an artist.
yeah. So
creating
how
your
it
own.
clicked is, first of all, so I said to myself, I need to start going to the studio.
Right.
When I was serving with the company, we did the studio thing, but it was, the old way of recording.
Yeah.
So that was what we were doing. They used to contract us for jingles and all. So I got a little bit of knowledge,
experience
about recording, and I said, okay, I have to go back to the studio. So I went to this studio, and there's this artist. I don't know if you guys might know him. They used to call him Nigga Raw, now Mr. Raw. But he was like, at that time, it was popping. You know the song with Obode Delugonu. We getting down. Shout out to Mr. Raw. Yeah.
Look at this. All I see, look, they all.
Araga one day, all the song one day, that nigga is strong and mighty. So now. He used to come to my street. We lived not far from each other.
Right.
So they said, Mr. Raw, there's this guy, he's into music. Or if you're going to the studio, one guy now told me, you should call him. You can help. So he now said to me, I said, yeah, he came to our yard and said, yeah, I can. So he took me to the studio, and when we got there, I saw what they were doing. So as they were doing all that, I'll just go to the piano and pim. I get a tune and I give it to them. Everybody's going crazy. I was like telling myself, oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. You could do it. And then I said, okay, the best way to go about it is to start afresh. And I went to the producer engineer that was there. I said, how much can I be paying you? I want to learn the studio work.
Wow.
He now said I was gonna be paying him 1,000 naira every week.
Every week
At that time.
This was when that currency was strong.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So I now said no problem. Of course, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I make a lot.
Right. Are you a vet? Yeah.
I'm always making money. And I say 1,000. Say come with a notebook. We'll start afresh.
Wow.
So I started coming. My notebook, how to open a file, a project file, name the song. So that's how I started.
You started from scratch like that.
So I was watching.
That's crazy.
Even though I knew how to, and I'm a good pianist. I know a lot about music already. I've been playing, and I entertain people with music. So I started learning studio production.
Wow.
So from learning studio production to a producer. Because it was so easy just to know.
It's easy just to know because you already have the main skill. You have the main skill already,
So it was just easy flow. And then from there, I started getting jobs as a producer. Artists now come to me.
Wow.
I used to charge 5,000 per beat.
Wow. No way.
So I put something together. So then sometimes during weekends, Negaro will come and say, I have a show in University of Nigeria, Suka. Come and back me up.
Let's go.
I say, I'm supposed to be playing on Friday, but no, I want to get that artist experience. Music playing. Let it wait. Even though I'm not gonna be making anything, but that experience, I'll go with him. So I started having issues with the owner, the bar owner. Why are you keeping my spot idle? This, that. What are you doing? You think it's all that? I didn't even listen to. So I was going with Negaro. So when I went with Negaro, the songs we produced in the studio that I did the chorus for, I just see people vibing to it.
Thinking what?
So I would say, Araga one. The people would say, whether you like her. So everybody was responding.
Wow.
So after each show, I would go back. I'll sit down. That time I just started smoking,
Just to calm the nerves.
Just to calm the nerves.
Yeah.
So I will be, on my own with my smoke, local smoke.
It's a local.
Yeah,
Not
because-
California yet.
Yeah,
Not California yet. Local one.
So I just put with my smoke, and then I was saying, hi, everything, the whole event will be playing back. So I was like, wow, if I can do these choruses and people sing along, I should start creating my own.
Wow.
So that's Negro was the guy that opened my eyes to what being an artist is all about.
Oh, okay.
If not for him, I would just still be where
Local bars.
So because I was going out to shows with him and also participating like as a backup. So he was just open. He opened my eyes to being an artist is about. So now I had that thought, but now the thing is, what kind of music? How do I present myself? That's where the problem is, because you might have all the talent, you might have everything, but the thing is, how do you present yourself to the audience?
The packaging.
If
the packaging is not right.
Like now they have everything. The manager, this. That time there's no manager.
Nothing.
You manage yourself. Everything now you get them. Now you know how you want to do it. So I was like, how do I position myself? And I said to myself, leave that slide first. Let's be going with the music. Later we'll figure it out. So now I now started thinking about the kind of sound. I said, do I go R&B way? Because I could sing R&B. I could sing. I have the voice to, do.
To romance it.
Yeah, to romance it. Because in the joint I played, there's the R&B session where I do the Lady in Red, the Westlife, and then I switch it up to the High Life, then I take it up to the country. So everything was
there.
just full-time entertainment. I said, no, this R&B no go bring money. Because when in the joint where I played, where I was playing, it was when you do the R&Bs, it's like setting the tone.
Right,
Like ladies are sitting down, everybody's sitting. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome to my spot. This is Mr. Flavour Nabania. Sit down.
Give me strawberry daiquiri, please. You know
Sit
that.
down, relax. If you've got any song on your mind, you can tell me.
Wow.
Dish it out. If today is your birthday, I got you.
Hey, listen, you want to place an order? Look at you want to place an order?
I was just giving it to them, and then, so that I said, if I'm coming out, there's no record label, there's no way, nobody to push me. If I go this R&B way, it's gonna be very difficult for my voice to be heard.
I hear it.
So let me leave this R&B way and find something maybe vulgar that will draw the attention. Then I can now start dishing the music. So you see,
So that was intentional.
it's very intentional.
Wow.
When you start hearing me say Ashawo,
That's the first song. That's the first song I ever heard from you when I was in university. I'll never forget it. And at the time, obviously, I knew my brothers here. They told me it means like, is it prostitute?
It means hookups. We don't like to use that other word. Hookups.
Hookup, sorry, hookup.
girls.
I said Van Dyke. Talk about say it how you see it. But then when I was reading about you, I don't know if it's true, but it came from your mouth that you were a virgin up until 24.
Yeah, I was. Because remember I said I was with the band.
The band for 13 years.
13 years. So all through that time, it was just music.
Music.
I didn't know nothing. A woman could sit directly in front of me and I'll be looking at her like, hello.
Okay.
I don't even know what to say. I don't even know how to start. Even to say, oh, you're beautiful.
Nothing.
It was just, okay. Wow. There was nothing.
So it's until you went this musical route that now you
It was
found...
when I went into the street. That was when the whole...
They were rushing you.
That was when the whole thing,
It's not your fault. I get it.
For me to, when I got this virgin,
It
was also out when I was, out there.
Yeah, doing your thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
you know, I think it was a bar that we went to open. You know, they brought some girls to come for the opening to make it pop. And, so we were playing for them. I used to braid my hair. So innocent. Like I don't even know anything. You know, and then
Shy guy.
Shy guy.
Yeah, so I didn't know there was nothing about. I didn't know nothing.
Yeah, I wish I kept
It's
mine.
crazy though, because like I said, last year at Coco was like my first time. Obviously, I've been a long time fan, but last year was like when the first time we actually you didn't come actually. I think it was even because of you I got to go.
Yeah,
because you couldn't make it.
I bought tickets to go, but then there was something on that day
That you
I had to go to.
And I remember he called me.
You
like,
went as well. You went. Me and him had to go, and then we gave.
Yeah, so me, I went with your brother.
Yeah.
And I
was
promise
gutted,
you,
man.
like,
I was
I'm
upset.
sorry for you guys.
I was upset.
No, I'm
I
sorry
was
for you
very
guys
upset.
and I was so glad I got to get that ticket. I made myself very available very quickly. But you watching your show from start to finish, Jesus Christ. Like, bro, I'm trying to see how to explain this. This man could do everything, bro. It was insane. Every single song, women was going, guys, everyone was going crazy. The vocals, the dance moves, I don't know what they call it now, the steez. Can I even say that? I don't even know if you could use, like, just his whole aura on stage and the way he commands the crowd. And then I was amazed, bro. And I was like, okay, cool. I don't know every song, but I got to like every single song because of you know that you have the people that you might listen to them on the headphones.
Yeah.
And it sounds amazing. You go to watch it live.
Yeah.
And you're like, it's not even close. It's not even close to the, I can honestly, hands on my heart, say,
Carbon copy.
is insane. Maybe even better, because I like live performance and stuff like that. I could say maybe he's even like, bro, like I was so, like, where did you also then learn, because I can also say, listening now from your journey.
Yeah, you
I
can
can generally
understand.
tell the
Yeah.
music literally runs in your blood, like I can tell.
Yeah.
Like, and then, but what I want to know, where did you also, you know, the moves? Because they were doing moves on stage. Because I know you had your dancers, and then they would just bust moves and choreography.
Yeah.
When did you also add that to the repertoire? When did you add that on?
The thing is, like I said, I see myself as an entertainer. I don't want to box myself in with just being a musician, because even if I stop releasing records, I stop making records today, I could still entertain.
Yeah.
Like right here, without no beat, without nothing, I could just use them ladies and them guys and just start making something that will bring fun and happiness in this.
To everyone.
room.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that's what being an entertainer is all about. And then being able to do it constantly. You know, when I say playing in a bar, I don't just mean they hide you somewhere.
Yeah.
And nobody sees you. People are just having their drink.
Yeah.
The place I was, the bar I was performing at, it had, why I loved it was it had this stage and the people.
Right.
Tables. So them versus you.
Yeah.
Nowhere to hide.
Nowhere to hide. So it's like, it's real. It's like the beginning, you know, moments whereby you get to feel your crowd and your crowd is feeling you. And because, like you said, nowhere to hide, they're expecting you to do something.
To perform.
Make us happy.
Make us happy.
Yeah.
Make us happy.
People
Facts.
come in with so much stress on them.
Yeah,
Issues upon issues. Family. Giddy gada giddy. And then they come there.
They want to forget everything.
They want to forget everything. So this was my idea to make them. First of all, sometimes I say, my ladies, I want to draw you all into my cocoon. Oh wow!
Gee, bro, literally, this. Bro, listen, I don't think this is him on stage. This is him on stage, bro. This is him on stage.
So you are looking at.
He conversates with
Who
the
is this
fans.
boy?
He bring everyone along. Yeah.
You know, I'm saying anything that comes to mind that will make you just be like, okay, I think I'm in for something. I could say it.
Wow.
Just to get the
Showman.
people. Yeah. Just to get them
Facts.
hyped and, you know, keep them coming. Because that way, and make more money.
Yeah.
And I'm happy the place is growing and all.
Facts.
You know, so what you asked, the switch, I'll be very honest with you, was very difficult. And then, you know, all these things I've been saying, everything has been happening in the eastern part of Nigeria.
Right.
So now the move from east to Lagos,
Yeah, to break the
it
market.
is not an easy movement.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because at that time, there was no record labels. Everything, you your own manager, your own promoter, your own everything. So when I was asking myself, I asked myself the question, how do I come in? Like, what do I do? How do I step out? What kind of sound? So I now said, the best way to go about it is, you see whatever I'm doing on this stage, hyping people up and drawing their attention to me. Use that, make songs. It's relatable. You don't have to go too far. Whatever you're looking for is around you. It's just, do you have the eyes to see what's around you, or are you looking far? Because whatever anybody is looking for in life, if you look around you, it's there. The people you're looking for, they're around you.
That's true.
The thoughts you're searching for is in you. It's left for you to whatever you make out of it. So I was telling myself, this is it. So before I play, I say, Nabania.
Yeah.
Nabania means tonight.
Tonight, yeah.
Tonight.
So I tell them, you guys are in for something. Something will happen this night.
Come on.
By the time I'm done with all of you,
Hey.
you're not...
brother, he says this on stage and they go crazy. And I'm thinking, wow. I'm looking around me. I'm like,
You know,
wow.
by the time I'm done with all of you, you're not living here the same.
Hey.
You
Wow.
know? So they want more of that. And so now I switch all that, I turned all that into a song. You know? The song Nabania. Aqua Nabania. That was my first single. And then I told myself, I'm not gonna record this in Enugu. I want to test myself. I want to be in a ground whereby I'm not in an uncomfortable ground.
Yeah.
So I went to, they call it a main market in Enugu. I took a night bus straight to Lagos. I saved some money. I packaged them. I had inner shorts.
Shorts. Yeah. You have to. You have
Especially
to
on the night
the
bus.
night bus.
And was
Hold
on
up.
guard. You need nonsense. I'm ready to die. Don't just
Wow.
Yeah.
You
No,
know,
night bus. Lagos is
I
crazy.
I just packaged everything well and went on a night bus. I was thinking about the songs, going through it. I had my music book. I would go through again with my small touch phone. I said, okay. So I got to Lagos. Didn't go to the studio that day. The next day, I got a producer. I paid the producer. And I came to the studio. The guy said, sing the song. Let's hear. I went to the piano. I was giving myself rhythm. He said, easy work. Pia, 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 pia. We had a beat. And it was groovy. I was happy. I made the song. Then because, remember, Nigga Raw, Mr. Raw.
Yeah.
I've been going to shows with him. He stays in Lagos. He was staying in Lagos at that time. So I now told him, I have this song. I need a feature. He said no problem. He was coming.
Wow.
He came to the studio. He heard the song. He said, wow, okay. I added his voice. I had the whole vocals. The next day, we tried to mix and master it. I put everything together. I took my master CD. That time it was I took my master CD. Another night bus. Straight back to Enugu, so I could meet up weekend play.
Yeah. Wow.
When I got back to Enugu, I was like, let me test this song out. They had this in-house sound system.
Yeah.
The guy controlling it. I said, oh boy, collect this song. Play this song. So I went somewhere, I was watching the reaction of people. So the song started with somebody say, nah, Bania, like somebody say this night.
Yeah.
So as the sound dropped, everybody said, Nah, Bania. They were looking on stage, thought I was there.
Yeah.
I was not there. So that was me using
Yeah.
what the same stuff I entertained them with, turning it into
Music,
record.
digital, yeah.
Yeah, and then it's now being played to them. For them. So now they listening, and they were like, they thought I was on stage.
Yeah.
And I was not on stage. And the song was playing. So I could see them saying, it looks like it's a new record from this. That's good. I was just I was somewhere, I was watching the whole reaction. So that made me so happy. Like, you know that feeling of I've accomplished something.
Yeah.
This dream is coming to, reality.
Reality.
So now, after that, I now came on stage. I said, by the way, what you heard is a new song of mine. I'm going to be printing out some CDs. You guys can start showing support. Our journey has just begun.
Come
and
on.
they were so happy. Next weekend, I went to a small printing store and I printed like 200 copies. I was selling it for 100 naira each. I brought that 200 that day. Finished. Next weekend, I printed another one. Finished.
Wow.
I took my CDs. I went to parks, like motor parks. All the bus drivers, I was giving them. I say, na new one, no. Here and first. A guy go feel am. I go drop like 200 naira. I say, use this one, take over body. I want when your people enter, when your
They're listening.
just
Wow.
they go. The guy they play say confirm.
Wow.
So I make sure every bus that left that motor park had my CD.
That CD.
Wow.
So now you could hear my you could hear the songs everywhere, like So now people started telling me, "Oh, I heard your song. I was going to the market. I heard this song. Oh, I heard this." I was so happy in the hood. They started playing it in some beer stores and all, So now the next thing is, how do I get a marketer from Lagos? The big guys, the music industry at that time was being controlled by Alaba International Market.
Yep.
Alaba.
My dad had a shop
That's one
there.
of the.
My dad had a shop
Alaba,
there.
is that the Danfo? Did they come out? Danfo driver? Did they come out from that?
Yeah.
It came out under that, isn't it? Yeah. I
My
remember
dad
that
had
song.
a
Oh,
shop
yeah.
there.
That's where you had the albino music, Boo Ventures.
Wow.
These were like the record label. What this record label? Sony Music.
Yeah, all of that now.
This
That was that before.
was them,
Wow.
So it was so big. So the dream of every musician is getting a call from Albino Music, getting a call from Boo Ventures, getting a call from these top guys. So they buy your music outright. They could pay you like, depending on your level as an artist. So for example, then P Squares at that time, they used to pay P Square, let's say 20 million for their CD. They market it. They pay this, So my prayer was, how do I get a marketer? I wish one day any of these guys can call. So I went out in search of marketer because I saw that the song was already doing well. So I went out in search of a marketer, and then finally I didn't get no one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So because the song was everywhere, one day, in my backyard, my small room, where I was managing myself, I got a call the person said, my name is Albino Music.
Huh?
He said, wow.
Said, I spoke to Negaro.
Wow.
I told Negaro I heard this song, Bania, and I liked it. Do you have more songs? I said, yes, I do. He said, okay, when can you come to Lagos? I said, tomorrow. He said, okay, no problem. Are you around or you have to try? I said, don't worry,
I'll find my way.
As they talk that afternoon, I don't enter night bus.
Night boss.
Early morning,
I was there.
He told me, when you come, call one of his boys. His name was Bishop or something. Call him and he'll bring you to me. So when I came to Alaba Market, my first time, at that time, you know how it's like? Artists will queue up in line, like long queue.
No way.
With their CDs.
No way.
They call you in, you come, they slot your song, your
They
CD,
listen. No
and they
way.
listen. They say, okay, one way we'll get back to
We get back to you. Go.
So I saw a long queue. I was like, thank God.
Wow.
I'm done part of these people. That really asked me to come.
Can't relate.
You know, so
You thought you had
Yeah,
a fast
so-
track.
I came in. They brought me in. The guy he told to bring me in. The guy brought me in and he saw me. He said, okay, so I spoke with you. So you are the Nabania guy. You have the master and other songs. I said, yeah. He took the CD. He now slotted it in. And then the song started playing. And then you could feel the rave, the wave, the whole market. Like, Nabania. So they already know the song.
They know the song.
Now they're putting a face
To
the song. So now everybody was singing Okwanabanya. In my heart I was
that is
something is happening. You know. And then after the man now said, okay. He heard the other songs too, he liked it. He said, okay, how much do you want to sell this CD for?
Hey, the important question.
I said, Oga, I no get price. My own is to get market. Who talking about price? Make them market the song first. I don't need the. He said, Oga, now you go talk. I know. Now you have to be the one to say. I don't. He said, no, tell me. I said, no. He said, okay. I'll buy this for 3 million. I said, Oga, add small thing to Ram.
Did you know at that time what potentially it was worth, or you were just playing along?
I did not know nothing.
Wow.
And not just that I did not know, I don't want to know.
Yeah, you just want the market.
I just want that song, that CD,
The CD
to get to this man's to the right hands.
to the right hand, so they
And
can
I
market
know
it.
that once it gets to the right hands, it's gonna be everywhere. because
Everywhere.
their networking is crazy.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like what's happening now, but digitally. They had these guys their network is like they have every market in Nigeria, every market in Ghana. Every
they're all
market,
connected,
They
yeah.
are all connected. So everybody's coming to Alaba International
Wow.
to pick up the
latest, hits.
and then go to their various, and start selling.
Distribution, yeah.
So, and I say, okay, Adam's Martin, because I did plan, even if na video or whatever. He said, okay, I'll add 500 because I know say they travel. So my first CD was bought for
3.5.
3.5 million.
Wow.
So he now said he said he later gave me a draft of 2 million first, and said you give me the rest later. He drew up little small agreements, lawyer where I don't even know anything.
You didn't read, you just signed.
They go.
what will happen?
Wow.
So they took the song, then he started marketing it. In less than 3 weeks, that song was viral everywhere. And he had the slow version of My Baby, the slow one.
All right. From the other songs the
slow version, not the fast
Yes.
Not the fast
the
one.
slow version. So he had that one and some other songs. It was about 8 songs.
Okay.
So he took it. He said, I need picture to do
Marketing.
album cover.
Album cover. Right.
They called one guy. They called him Ose Photo. That is
Take picture.
Take picture.
Photographer.
Ose Photo. They just cornered me. Put a big tire. And I sat down on the tire and was like this. They just took cham with the clothes. Didn't even
Nothing. That's it.
no makeup,
They don't want you to change your mind.
Oh yeah, they go. So when he said the song, the CDs is out, and he's gonna be sending some the posters and I said send. He sent. I took some of my brothers. We started going around, myself and with them, not even sending. We are going to different spots, pasting the pictures, the posters. We're dropping them everywhere. Every day we had a plan. Okay, today what we are going to do, we are going to these bars, you know this beer.
Yeah, local.
Yeah, the beer parlors.
Yeah, beer parlors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Everywhere, drop the CD, stay there, drink one bottle, make sure they are playing the song.
There you go.
So
That was the
As
top.
a proper street team. You had a
was
proper
the
street
top.
team. Yeah.
I called it aggressive marketing. That's making sure the goods reaches the consumer's
consumers,
doorsteps by fire by
By
force.
force.
So we're going, you know. I even had some boys. I say go house to house, give them.
Give
'Cause
them.
he gave me some CDs. Some
Wow.
place, some of the houses they will come. They will look at the CD, my face. Then now write Nabania. The woman will say, This small little boy is saying Nabania. What will happen Nabania? Oh, yeah, give me, let's see.
Let's see.
You know, just
Yeah.
just marketing myself and pushing and all, you know. So from there, that's just how everything has always been for me. Like you know, so
You've done really well.
it's been a long road.
Long road. I can
Yeah.
definitely tell. But I guess that's where I could tell, like, from when you started, you can't say there's a lot of people that started when you started.
Yeah.
And now in 2024, with a lot of the changes you've had in music, it's still relevant today. You can't say there's many. So that just shows the test of a lot of the work, the grassroots work you've done from the start,
Yeah.
your journey. And I feel like even the 13 years you spent at with the band,
yeah.
all of these was experience to make obviously who you are today.
Yeah.
And you'd always be relevant whenever it is because you have that hustle in you as well. You've been through everything. You've done you know some people like you get picked up from the start. Oh, talent. Oh yeah, management, everything just comes in.
Yeah.
No, you have had to do everything from start by yourself. So you can manage yourself. You can do everything. You know how to go about it. So you can always survive in any stages, any situation. And that's why you're here today, man. No,
Just
definitely.
to add to that, then, being as you are one of the pioneers of the scene, I don't know if you picked up on Buju Banton's interview.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw that.
How did you feel about him saying that Afrobeats doesn't give paying homage to reggae music and we don't make uplifting music, and that, you know, reggae music are the people that would make music for Africans to
fighting for revolution, all of that stuff. Yeah.
First of all, Buju Banton is someone I respect so much. Like I used to sing his songs during my days in playing at the beer parlors and all, because he had so many good songs. You know, the Destiny, Mama Lou from where you calling Destiny, you know, and what is it called? So many say that was 1 year. Just put an angel over me. Yeah, well, you know, walk like a champion.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
so
Walk
many
like a
songs.
champion.
Someone like
Nah, man, yeah. Facts.
like
Legend.
you know, and during their time, it was different. You know, it was different. They've already done that. I think so. In the world we live in today, you come with that message, you're not even gonna be heard. People don't want to stress. There's so much going on.
Yeah.
The kids of today, they don't want stress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't want too much talk. Just want to vibe.
That's
Say,
right.
"Ah, we say,
Yeah, that's right.
just want
That's
to go.
true.
Like, you know,
Yep.
even me, I had to tap into that. I don't want to be singing at this stage of my career, Ababola. No, I could be singing,
The big track though.
Very picture.
I could be singing, take it easy, whatever you do, hold it strong. You know, I could do that, but I'm not thinking about that. If I do that, I'm not gonna get, you know, I got kids to feed. Or family, you know. So things have changed. You know, I understand what he's trying to say, because I see he's trying to say music is a tool that could be, if used correctly, could change a lot of things. You know, but also in the world we're living today, the world we're living today is a different world.
Yeah.
It's a world whereby people you don't know randomly judge you.
Yeah, that's right.
If they put up anything like what we're saying now, they could just pick pieces and just start, you know, running one, you know, narrative and just, you know, turn everything around. It could happen, you know. So I can understand what he's trying to say, because you know, he's seeing it like we have the opportunity to change a lot of things,
Yeah, the
and we're
platform.
not taking advantage. We have the platform to change so much, and we're not, you know, using that opportunity. You know, but at the same time, you look at the people you're talking to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to add to that as well, like for me, like again, like you rightly said, big fan of he's a legend, you know what I mean? A lot of us grew up listening to his music and everything, and we respect the thing that he says, but it's just like, and one thing that just annoys me about black people sometimes, I'm sorry, we're always in competition. We're always comparing apples and oranges. Oh, why are they not doing that? Why they? At the end of the day, we're supposed to be together. And my main thing is there's room for everything.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, do you understand what I'm talking about? At the end of the day, because I remember growing up in this country, like in this country, right? We grew up listening to bashment and reggae and stuff like that. Like Afrobeats wasn't even on the scene. A lot of these men can definitely attest to that. And I never heard any Afrobeat artist come and be like, oh, the reggae guys, you know, they're not showing love, they're not doing this, they're not doing that. That's what we listened to. We adapted to that situation at that time. Now we're in a
Sean Paul.
Exactly, Sean Paul,
Amigos of
Mavado, Vibes Cartel, who's just come out recently. You got Buju as well, he's coming. You know, all these people we grew up listening to, but in this country, Afrobeats was nowhere to be found. But then now, they've paved the way, I'd say, to now where we live in a time, and obviously the people like yourself, Davido, Wizkid, Burna, all of these guys, you know, constantly knocking on the door, P Square, you know, so many like to be mentioned. Now we're here. Our music is on a global platform now.
Yeah.
There's room for everything. If he wants to continue to do revolutionary music, he can continue to do that. And you know, anyone in life, people go through different phases.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So as an audience, I'm just looking at it from that perspective. The time when I'm feeling a bit low and I want to listen to something a bit more revolution, I'll go and listen to Buju. If I want to, like, you know, listen to something that's going to put me in a bit of a vibe and whatever, I'll go and listen to Flavour. Do you understand what I'm talking about? If I want to, so everything can coexist. We don't always have to do this thing where, oh, so because I'm doing this, everybody else must also be doing the same thing.
But
Like, that's why I don't agree with that. I'm sorry.
As much as Buju is a legend, and I agree with that, there are people making revolutionary music.
As well,
They are
thank
there.
you.
Even in
yeah.
Africa.
Even in Africa,
Yeah.
exactly my point.
You can't force, because Flavour's big, Burner's big.
Because
you want
the ones
them-
he knows.
Yeah,
Because the one he knows.
He
Yeah,
wants them to make
exactly,
it. No,
yeah,
if you want
facts.
that, because to be fair, Crocodile Teeth, what's that? Skilly Bang, that's
Crocodile
not revolutionary.
Teeth, yeah.
But are we pushing him to make revolution? No, because that's not his vibe.
Exactly,
The
my point.
Spice Steak, whole Pum Pum, my one man from my Pum Pum, yeah. All these
Very
songs,
derogatory music,
nothing
bro.
about but we know those are not the people we're gonna get that kind of music
yeah.
from. So I kind of disagreed with his point. there,
100%.
but I see what he was saying.
But I also think, correct me if I'm wrong, I also think there's a point. You know, maybe it could be like he's trying to awaken our spirit.
I think so.
You know.
I think
Yeah,
that's what
I
he's
think
getting.
because I don't want to go all the way, because sometimes you could listen to what some like a legend is saying, you might not get it straight away. But if you if you look deep, because I listen to it, I'm like, yeah, a lot is going on.
It's true, a
You
lot is
know,
going on.
and you know, like we are here to buy time. That's what we're doing. Because everything we're doing, you wake up tomorrow, you're gonna eat breakfast, go out and do whatever, come back. You wake up the next day, it's almost
Same thing. Same. Yeah.
You know, but you take a time out to look at the future. Our children. You know, what are we gonna leave for them?
Yeah, what future do they have?
Yeah. A lot is going on. Africa needs help.
It does.
If we turn everything into vibes and cruise, how long is that gonna go?
That is true.
Do you understand?
That is a good point that
Okay,
you made,
where's
yeah.
the breaking point at the same time? So I'm not gonna go all out and say, okay, yeah, I think we are, because me, even when he said that, it kind of like,
Oh, well,
I'm like, yeah, Ababola, how much is money? Till when? You know? So maybe I could be thinking about, like, I could have an inspiration coming in, and then I'm like, but hold on, with what Buju said, I could just take out like some positive.
Yeah.
And they just
Parts.
insert.
I might not agree with everything.
Everything, yeah.
Obviously, he has his, opinion, and we all have ours. But I think it's also time for us to not
Reflect.
reflect and look at the other side. We have a platform that we can use as well to change a lot.
It's true.
And are we doing it? Maybe not to that
Enough,
level.
yeah.
You know, not that there are some people that are not doing it, but when things like this has been said, we can also use that to reflect and tell ourselves, maybe, I think we should,
True.
the big names, no matter if you're doing this, also think about this and all that. So that's how I see it.
Yeah, I guess to your point, something to reflect in. But
Reflect.
Yeah,
So let's move on to your London show, man.
Yeah. 25th.
25th. Hey.
Yeah, so
we're all gonna be there now. Abi. We're all gonna be there now.
So as usual, we normally offer our services on the day.
Yeah, thank you. I thought I was waiting for this.
Uzi
Yeah.
offer me.
Yeah, me. I'm a serial. I'm a very good. I like to hold luggages.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you carry a lot of luggage. I've seen your. I'm like, hey, listen, I'm professional luggage holder.
Professional luggage holder.
Yeah, professional luggage holder. Professional camera holder. No, now with security. You that you say you go. You what you say you go hide. Where trouble there? You say you go hide.
Okay.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you know there's a lot of movement on stage. Yeah, someone needs to be drying. Wait till be your own role. Wait till be your role.
My nickname in Luganda is Sukali.
Sukari.
It means sugar. So
this your pitch. You're coming to come and challenge. Okay,
So you're a walking diabetes.
now, no. What is my role? For me, my role would be to avoid you getting the diabetes.
Okay.
Let me handle the ladies.
Okay. Draw them into your cocoon.
I'll be the manager to make sure they don't come
from you. Yeah, to
come
secure
and
them away from you. Yes.
I'll be the manager of the ladies. Mr. Romancer.
I don't know. I don't think in pitch enter, but our own luggage carrier. Yeah, because I don't know how you want to take ladies away from Mr.
Not away, to take care of.
Okay.
Take care of.
You didn't mention that.
Management.
No,
you didn't mention that.
You can't be managing all that. You've got a show to perform. But if I can keep them,
You need to focus.
But let's talk about your show. Are you looking forward to it? What's going on, man?
Oh,
Big venue.
It's not
fully hyped.
small fry.
The epitome of elegance and sensuality.
Are you
Yeah, so
I might use that one.
Listen,
the young man your mother warned you about.
Banang.
For his teaching time saves 9.
Yes.
London, get ready
chase.
for the Kinkidim Boom Boom. One of Mpumalanga Kingdom. The walking aphrodisiac.
Whoa.
The quencher of inner fires.
Hey.
I know one there.
I know there. He has the
Look,
power.
you went there, pass it up. You get ice. Pour water over there. Water
All
over
the
there.
powers.
Yes.
With the Abido Shaker.
Yes.
The Ganduka Gandusa. The Play La Mande. The Palebo Skin Delebo.
What
Get
is that
ready.
apple?
Yes,
All onions.
Onions one time. So get ready to to be mesmerized with majestic voice. It's gonna be amazing. And, I'm looking forward to it. It's that time of the year whereby, and also London is a big city.
Yeah.
With a big culture for African music. And what African music has been doing over the years, I think we are global now.
Facts.
100%.
I'm coming from the Afro cultural side of it, because we all have our roles to play. So the culture is gonna be big. It's gonna be heavy on that day.
Facts. 100%.
I can't wait.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And it's a very good day as well. That's closing off the summer.
Yes,
Yeah.
no, exactly.
After that,
And next day is bank holiday, no work.
Yeah,
Yeah. Everyone's
No
turning up.
excuse.
Everyone's turning up.
So I can even work overtime with my job that you've given me to manage. Yeah.
You're not serious.
Yeah.
And I just want to say, like, I know, like, I'm extremely proud of you. The fact that over the years, since you've come out, you've never lost your essence. You've always represented that authentic Igbo, and you've never deviated from that, and you've taken that globally, like you know. And to me, that's something a lot of people lose over. You know, once they get into the game, and then eventually they water it down. That's one thing you've never changed. Like, you get who you get when you ask for flavor. You're gonna get exactly what that is, and I just want to say I'm really proud of you for that, man.
Very proud.
Like, and we're always gonna be supporting you whenever.
All the time.
100.
This is now your home.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
I appreciate it. And you
So
guys
having-
are amazing as well.
Oh, you're amazing.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
man, that
Thank you.
means you got that on camera?
Yeah, we're gonna chop that part. That's the only part we're releasing. We're only releasing that part. That's it. We're gonna, forget everything else.
You guys are
So
amazing.
in finishing, then, like, what do you want to be remembered for?
Okay, I want to be remembered for, that guy, the entertainer, that put smiles on people's faces each time they watch me. I want to be remembered for, like, the guy that, relieves your stress, tells you what you want to hear. At any given time, and also a great philanthropist.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
to use my blessings to bless other lives, souls. Because this is a journey called life, and we're only passengers. So we all have to use whatever we're being blessed with to become, blessings to
Praise God.
the other people.
Beautiful, man.
Yeah, and in general, just make the people happy.
That's dope.
Yeah.
It made me happy, so.
Exactly, 100%.
Everybody else.
No, sorry, I know you said last one. Sorry, just one last question. Sorry, I got to ask you before you go. Any artist that you've got in mind that you want to work with? Like, it could be in the UK.
Yeah.
It could be anywhere around the
Could be
world.
in
I don't want to.
Uganda.
Yeah, it could. I'm joking. Could be in Uganda because Uganda love us. So yeah, could be in Uganda. Any artist you think about you want to work with? That yeah.
I don't have like any pin person in mind because everybody is coming out strong. So I'm just in for the music.
All right.
Anything that will make the people happy and good vibes,
Right.
bring the people together and all. So I'm up for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So even if I wanted to have a track, like I made music back in the day, and I just feel like maybe this is the time for me.
Have you cut
Wow. Wow. Okay. Y'all gonna do this to me?
You like that Denzel. You like that Denzel. This is my town.
It's all good. We'll talk off camera.
He said we'll talk off camera.
Ndike Wood Association.
Yes.
When we initiate him, finish then. So
Give
after
him
that,
I'll do what is required, sir.
Man said, sir.
Okay, first of all, you bring the head
Yes.
of a python.
Python head.
You bring
Yes.
I know you can get that from Chinatown. Don't worry, I got you. on that one.
Python head.
nails
You listen.
of a crocodile.
The nails of a crocodile. Yeah.
That one, you might have to go Florida for that one. I can't.
Also, don't forget the head of a shark.
Okay, the teeth,
Teeth of a shark.
Yeah.
Maldives.
And then to crown it, you now deliver 4
Marrying
Ugandan
you.
women.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. The last one's the easiest part for you. Everything else, you might die.
I can bring you chicken liver.
I got you.
I got you.
The other ones, I'll find somebody to send them
Yeah, I
to.
think the last one
But
probably
this
the
last
last
one.
one. The last one, that's the easiest one for you. That's the easiest one for you, the last one.
Nah, Flavour, really appreciate you coming through.
Really
Please make
appreciate
sure you lot get tickets for Flavour show, Wembley Arena, 25th of August.
He's
We will be
running
there
out.
in our capacity.
100%. 100%. You know, if you see me only the hand luggage, just
Mind your own.
face your front.
Mind your-
Keep
Mind your
going.
own. We're there
Don't
for our
question
own work.
me.
We really we've supported you from young, so for
Yeah,
us,
100%.
it's an honor to see someone that we grew up listening
Trust
to
me.
decided to come and grace our
Facts.
You
podcast.
don't understand how much.
I've never seen him
this
so
guy,
humble.
this guy,
No,
like,
no,
he,
no,
keeps
he
like,
makes
he
so
can't keep
much.
his legs still. His legs
The
like
one
you can
he
tell
made
he's
for
excited.
MC Love.
Yeah.
That one resonates with me. When I lost my mom, I listened to that one. When I need, when I was down, I would do the one. Go libe. Your mama born.
Nah, he's your biggest fan.
I'm
He
happy,
really is.
man.
He really is.
100%.
So thank you so much, brother. Please, guys, make sure you comment, share, like, subscribe. Until next time.
Peace.
Thanks for listening to the In My Opinion podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, peace.